Where the real OGs at? Peace, family. I am the black woman lover, the black man's brother, the culture teacher, hood healer, the ghetto witch doctor, the real OG. Hey, mama, there go the CMOS, man. Y'all better come on in. I'm trying to tell you. Today, I got a Milwaukee-based rapper, an author, a songwriter. They say he did time with R. Kelly. They say Jay-Z put a hit out on him. But we finna find out right now. I got the man right here, Ronnie Bo, y'all. Peace, family.
What it do, man?
All right, man. All right, man. Hey, man, you looking kind of spooky over here. But that's dope, man. You got your brand on you. That's the brand?
Yeah. You know, we in a public place. I got a lot going on right now.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
definitely. Let me put my shades on too, man. Put my disguise on.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta watch my surroundings, man.
Yeah, you good. I got your back, man. I got your back. I ain't gonna let nothing happen. Where you from?
Here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, what side of town?
I grew up on 10th and Ring. They call it Dimebag, you know, a block off Burla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 53206.
Oh, yeah. The infamous 53206.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, man, most people that know Milwaukee know about 53206.
Oh, for sure.
What was that like growing up there, man, for you?
Well, you know, it seemed like the whole environment was either like, if you ain't a dope fan, you a drug dealer, you know what I mean? And, you know, so either your parents were selling drugs or they was doing drugs. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you grew up in it regardless if you come from that environment, you know what I mean? And so, unfortunately, my parents was using drugs.
Right.
So I was on the bad end of it. You know, you could be on the bad end if your people selling it too, because they, you know, end up locked up and, you know, you're not raised right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your parents weren't there. But I end up on the bad end of it as far as poverty, you know what I mean? So, you know, unfortunately and ironically, I started selling drugs when I was 11 years old. You know what I mean? So, you know that, and I ended up in Wales by the time I was like, what, 13 or 14, you know what I mean?
Oh, you did a stint there too.
Yeah, juvenile prison for those who ain't from Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Ethan Allen Boys School.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Right. You think that shaped you in any kind of way of who you are now?
Yeah, and it made me a better man as far as, you know, now that I went through that, I could help the youth, you know, avoid going through that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I ain't had nobody telling me, don't do this and don't do that. You know, the people I was looking up to me was saying, yeah, get you a sack. You know what I'm saying? Get you a gun, do this, do that, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I ain't really had no role model, but I could be the role model now for those who need one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You could be everything that you didn't have.
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's what real OGs is all about, man. You know what I mean? Look, I feel like we superheroes. You know what I mean? We got a superpower. Our superpower is the way we talk. You know what I mean? Our lingo. It let people know that we are them. You know what I'm saying? The youth, they can grasp it. They know you come from where they at. You at where they going. You know what I'm saying? Where they trying to get to at least. How long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was like 9 years old, but I ain't actually getting the studio till I was like 17.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I was like really getting money in the streets. And I was able to pay my bills, pay for studio time, pay to put CDs out and pay to promote myself and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's when I really became active. And then I ended up going to jail like right after I dropped my first mixtape or whatever and did 3 years. And by then it was 2008. And a lot of people who was around back then.
Tickets on sale right now, only $5. VIP 50, free food and drinks, or just pay the $5 and you good.
Hate when you say you impacted the city, you know what I'm saying, in a major way, but the fact of the matter is I had 10 billboards up in the city at one time. No other rapper did that, you know what I'm saying? One of my billboards was right on Tweezy's store on 28th and Burlock.
Shout out to Tweezy.
You know what I mean? And other one, I made sure I placed each billboard somewhere where I know certain people in the city gonna see it. Then I was on radio all the time. I was in magazines. You know what I mean? Everybody who was around back then, 08 and 09, they know what it is, so I ain't got to say too much, but we in a whole nother generation now, where this generation only know about Chicken Pete, you know what I mean?
Right.
So they probably don't know about the history or the legacy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of my biggest reasons for interviewing different hip hop artists and rappers and stuff from around the city who've been rapping, you know what I mean? Because shit, a lot of the people now, they need to know who they was, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that laid some footwork down, you know what I mean, to put Milwaukee on the map, you know, over the years, you know, and you got to pay homage. You got to pay homage. You got to know where you come from to know where you're going.
For sure.
You know, like the Cuckoo Cows. Me and Cuckoo, you know, like I've been knowing Cuckoo when his name was Calvin. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cuckoo. I just talked to Cuckoo like 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. That's the homie. He coming back to the table too when he get back in the city.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he supposed to be coming back.
He told me he was back in town.
Oh yeah?
He called me, said he was staying in LA or Vegas.
Yeah,
No,
he in Vegas.
Yeah, he said he was staying in Vegas. And,
But he pop up
told
back
me he
in the
was back
city.
in town. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to. Cuckoo, where you at, homie? But yeah, I'm gonna get with you. Hey, you think they should bring CDs back? What you think about streaming?
Shit, streaming taking over. Podcasting, streaming.
I feel like that's how they put us in like musical slavery or some shit, man. Cause like you don't get paid like you used to. The rapper don't. When I was rapping back in the day, we used to slang CDs out the trunk. You could actually see the money you was getting. You know what I mean? And I don't think people do that no more. It's more about streaming where you got to get like 1 million streams to get $1 or some shit like that, man. And that sucks.
Yeah, you absolutely right. And if don't nobody figure out they way out of that new form of slavery, then shit, that's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be slavery through streaming and that's what it is. Like rappers, our biggest rappers who we look up to now, you know, back then we thought that they was rich. You know what I'm saying? Now we starting to see that these rappers really broke. It's people who work at jobs doing better than most of these rappers. You know what I mean? And then even with the little money they get, they got to try to keep up an image. You know what I'm saying? They want to buy the most expensive clothes. They still want to wear jewelry. Yeah, they still want to go to the most expensive restaurants and impress people. So it costs to impress people. You know what I mean? So you're gonna stay broke like that.
What do you prefer, the CDs or the streaming?
If I could take it back to CDs, of course, because you know I'm a grinder. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm a grassroots, you know, like guerrilla marketing type of grinder. You know what I mean? So I like to be hands-on. I like to be out here and give a fan or a supporter or whatever you want to call them a CD and sign it for them. And, you know what I mean?
No doubt, no
like
doubt. That's a lost art now. I feel like these days everybody looking for the easy way out. Don't nobody want to grind it out, you know what I mean, and get it. They want the handout. They want somebody to give them something. You don't give it to them. Now you're a gatekeeper and you ain't putting them on and all that type of shit. But shit, man, where we come from, we had to put ourselves on. It wasn't no social media. These players out here nowadays, they got social media, man. They got free marketing. We had to get out here and go somewhere and actually, hey, you buy my CD, you buy my CD. They don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all got
it. I used to be out here really grinding. Bro. Like I used to get 10,000 stickers with my CD on it and go post them where people wouldn't even want me to post it. I'm posting on your window. You know what I'm saying? on the gas station pump.
Yeah, you gonna be mad at me, but you gonna know me. You know what I'm saying?
Every store I know people go to, I'm posting on the door at the store. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then I'm getting posters put everywhere where, you know, local businesses fuck with me. And, you know, I was giving my CDs out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was the best way to show people what I was capable of and put them up on the music back then at least. And then, you know, when you really drop and it's in stores, then it's like, I want to support the rapper. I remember he gave me the mixtape.
Yeah, that was the game, man. That was the blueprint. That was the blueprint we all followed back in the day, man. They need a blueprint nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, you could look at it another way. It could be easier too for them. You know what I mean? You get one song that everybody in the city take on hold to, you know what I mean? Now everybody know you.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to be able to follow that up. Rodney Bowe, the author. How'd that start?
Well, before we get to the author in the book, right? You had just made a point about the one song, right? So I think Milwaukee should be reminded because I got a strange email from Core DJ LA not long ago, right? And he was asking me to apologize for a shooting that happened at the Core DJ's Music Awards they had here in 2009. So, you know, the man was accusing me of the shooting.
Really?
I brought my mama and my son wasn't even one yet. You know what I'm saying? So my newborn son, I bring at this award because I'm nominated for 3 awards. And I want them to see my success, and I was scheduled to perform. Like, so why would I have somebody shoot this motherfucker up, bro, with my mama and my son in here? Like, it don't even make sense. And then you want me to apologize about that? So publicly, I want to say, man, fuck you, nigga. I'm not apologizing for that
Right.
shit.
You
I
can't
didn't do.
apologize for nothing you ain't
Yeah.
do, man. You know what I mean? That's like putting yourself in it.
And speaking of that, that's why I think my hits never took off, because you know core DJs is big, and if you know, me and Tony Neal had our problems. Like I got love and respect for Tony Neal to today. He might not feel the same about me because of the problems we had in the past, but I don't hold grudges. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I feel like I never had that one song, at least back then. You know, when I was really doing music, I really never had that major hit, because I feel like the core DJs, you know, went against me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, because they think I shut up they
Like some
award show.
blackball type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, yeah, that's something I didn't even know about, man. That there with Tony Neal. Well, not with Tony Neal, but the core
No,
DJs.
he was there. So the rumor back then was that Tony Neal was telling everybody this.
Why do you think it was you?
Man, so what they saying they saw, they saying that the shooters came to me and pointed to somebody and said, basically, that's dude, you know what I'm saying, we finna handle that. This what they saying happened. So the shooter, after they left from me, they went to the dude they pointed at and started shooting. Innocent people got hit because dude started shooting back too. You know what I mean? So that's they side of the story. Like I don't recall
Right.
shit like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm not trying to like troll or be arrogant. Like I really didn't have shit to do with that, bro. And it pissed me off to the point that I'm gonna say it again, man. Fuck LA. You know what I'm saying? I'm not apologizing. Now you got me mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we, if you want to be into it, we can be into it. You know what I'm saying? First we was cool, but you asking me to apologize about some shit that I didn't do. You putting me in shit because now you got family and loved ones too, and I'm pretty sure you telling them Ronnie Bo shut up my award show. So now you creating enemies for me that I don't need to have because I didn't do that shit.
Right,
So
right.
since you want to put me in that, then now we can be into it. So when I see you, my energy is not gonna be the energy that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I hate to hear about anything like that, man. You know, hopefully y'all can mend shit. You know what I mean, and just be cordial. You
I
know what I'm saying?
I told the nigga, man, I sent him my number because he get in my inbox with this shit.
Right.
I'm telling him, bro, just call me. And that's another thing, like, if we can't talk about this shit, like, man, then you a bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you then. You think I did it, do something to me then. You know what I mean?
Right. Or come talk to me. Let's talk it out. Let's hash this shit out. Let's figure it out, man. That's one thing what I feel like a lot of men nowadays have to learn how to do. You know what I mean? Like me, I got a problem with somebody. I feel like it's more effective if I go get that person and we go sit down and have a one-on-one talk. You know what I'm saying? The egos get thrown out the window, you know what I mean? And we can hash this shit out. But like if we can't sit down with somebody, I feel like it's a level of protection that people feel. You know what I mean? Like you texting and shit, you know what I mean? Like you ain't right here in my face. You say the disrespectful shit, you know what I mean? You might get hit, nigga. You know what I mean? Or you make me feel some kind of way, you know? So yeah, man, like I feel like men have to learn how to sit down and hash shit out.
We gotta instill them original old gangster, like
Yeah,
that's what OG
that's
is.
how it used to
the
be.
original gangster lessons. We gotta really teach the youth that because they going so far off track. It's like these young niggas crazy. I was wild when I was young, but I be seeing young niggas now and I be like, man, you young niggas tripping. Y'all just want a body. Like in my day, if I had to shoot somebody, okay, cool. I had to do that. Y'all just want to be able to just say I shot
for
somebody.
a name, clout
Yeah.
chasing and shit.
Yeah.
That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Niggas losing their lives, you losing yours at the same time.
And it's cool to be a clout chaser. You know what I'm saying? I'm a clout chaser. You know what I mean? My barber a clout chaser. You know, if your barber cuts your hair and want to take a picture and show people I cut Ronnie Bo hair, he chasing clout. What's
Right.
wrong with that? He a businessman. He trying to get money. It's about what you do shit for. Like politicians need clout so they could get votes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's okay. Like when people want to call me a clout chaser because I was locked up with R. Kelly, like this is my real fucking story. Like I ain't the one that spread the rumor saying Jay-Z had me shot. You know what I'm saying? This is my real story, but they had cause my name affiliated with these mega stars, I'm a clout chaser. And if I did that and it got me to here to where the real OGs want to interview me, you know what I mean?
Right.
You not just interviewing any and everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like
you right. We all are clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? We all are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're 100% right about that.
You want me
It's
to
just
go
the
tell
different
people-
levels.
you
Right,
want-
look.
You want people
clout chasing right
to know
now.
that I got this from you, right?
Yeah.
That's clout
That's
chasing.
clout, right? Yeah, no doubt. But I mean, you know, when I say that, I mean like you know how people look for clout in the wrong kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking a positive clout chasing. You know what I mean? Like you talking about your life, places you been, where you was at, who you seen and met, and you know what I mean? That's positive. You know what I mean? You hip hop. You a rapper. You an author. You do all this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your name popping. But I'm talking about the people that get out here with the shootings. I'ma shoot a motherfucker. I'm that nigga. So everybody look at me a certain type of way, that type of clout chasing.
I respect it if that's really just what you want to do. Like if people paying you to shoot people, you feed your family, you know what I'm saying? You go back and get some food for the kids, the baby mama, and pay some bills.
Right.
If that's what you do, then cool, man. But I'm saying like all the tough shit, like niggas just want to act tough.
Yeah, stop that.
And just want to be able to say I killed somebody. Like that's some whole ass shit.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
some evil shit. But in our culture today, people take pride in calling each other demons. I'm a demon. I'm on demon time. I ain't no demon. I'm a god, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And if people take that as arrogance, you know, read Psalms 82 verse 6. You know what I'm saying? They say we are all gods.
We are.
Or read what Jesus said in John 10:34. You know what I mean? Jesus was referring to Psalms 82 verse 6 when he said, y'all on scripture say that we are gods, and y'all want to kill me for saying I'm the son of God.
Yeah.
You know
Even we could go back before religion, even, right? In our original spiritual system, they're gonna tell you made in the likeness of peace, in which nothing can disturb. That's God. You know what I mean? God is an energy. God is a peaceful energy. God is a loving energy. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, that's some real ass shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, even before religion, you made in the likeness of God. And in the Bible, they're gonna tell you made in the image of Christ.
But these
Same
goofy
thing.
ass niggas rather call themselves demons.
Man, I don't know what it is. It's something about this culture. Like, it's cool to act dumb, to make people think you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, in our day, you had to be smart. You putting together these raps. We putting together stories, and you hear this rap, you could picture all this shit and see the whole movie of what the motherfucker's saying. You know?